Still on the Naira policy, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has faulted the decision of the federal government to disregard the Supreme Court order regarding the currency redesign policy. The Apex Court had last week given an order for the old 1,500 and 200 Naira notes to remain legal tender, pending the determination of the case brought before it by some state governors. The Supreme Court on Wednesday reiterated its order and adjourned the matter till 22nd of February, while the federal government remained silent on the Supreme Court order. But in the nationwide broadcast on Thursday, President Muhammadu Buhari said he had instructed the Central Bank of Nigeria to reintroduce the old 200 Naira notes until 10th April, while the old 500 and 1,000 Naira notes are no longer legal tender. In his reaction, Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila said, though the president's directive was a step in the right direction, the federal government couldn't afford situations that suggest a wanton disregard for the rule of law. And staying with outcomes with a Naira redesign policy, a federal high court sitting in Akure, Ondo State, has resolved to wait on the Supreme Court as it's adjourned hearing in a suit brought against the Central Bank of Nigeria by a group, the Social Rehabilitation Grace and Supportive Initiative. The group is challenging the CBN over the voiding of old 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes within a period considered too short. When the matter was mentioned, the trial judge, Honorable Justice T.B. Adegoke, said it was improper for our court to commence trial as the suit is similar to the one pending before the Supreme Court, which is the highest court of the land. Mentioning the case, counsel to the SRG, Ukpabi Owolabi, said the group had brought a motion on notice to amend its originating summons and also a second motion on notice for interlocutory injunction. But the counsel to the CBN, President Adekile, countered that the motion is to amend the group motion was served at the wrong time. In our ruling, Justice Adegoke emphasized that the Supreme Court judgment must be waited for.
Way to go. Is it to preach our tent with the Mr. President that a legal tender, which the Supreme Court has said it should complete to coexist, to go pari passu with the new one? Now, this President's speech is saying that only 200 Naira note denomination can only be seen as a legal tender. Now, is President telling me to forgo the Supreme Court order, which gave me the privilege to still have opportunity to change my money or to even spending it?
The matter could not proceed. We filed an amendment yesterday and amending our originating process, and we served same on the defendant, respondent, that same yesterday. But by law, they are entitled to 48 hours to respond. So the application for amendment is not ripe.